Hey everyone, this is Borvak. I'm going to cover issue number 2 of Venom. Again, Venom number 2 by Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman. I haven't really seen Donny Cates online. His writing's really good in this book, but Ryan Stegman, if you're not following him on Twitter, he's an absolute joy. In the age of all this Twitter drama and just people calling people Nazis and all this crazy stuff, Ryan Stegman is incessantly, unstoppingly, unceasingly positive about his own work, promoting his own work, just saying, tweeting out goofy and fun stuff about how, Shakespeare was great, but he never wrote Venom. Casablanca was a great film, but it only had one shortcoming. It didn't have Venom in it. Just all kinds of goofy, silly stuff about Venom, just to promote his work in a positive way, in a goofy way. I can't say enough good about him. Buy the book for his sake. That's just end of the review. Go buy his book. Go follow him on Twitter. He seems like a great guy. He's earned his place on my pull list. But we'll jump right into the book itself and give an actual review here. Johnny Cates or Ryan Stegman, because you can be the best guy on Twitter. You still gotta put the art together. So we ended last issue with got a whole see, I'm recording. So Eddie Brock. I can't remember names when I'm recording. Eddie Brock got a hole blowing through him by some other evil Venom stuff, and his symbiote here is trying to basically sew him back together, which is really oh man, that's crazy. Look at that. So it goes through kind of some of his history. It says here he's been where does it say it? Oh. He's been Venom, he's been Anti-Venom, he's been all kinds of stuff. Yeah, here it is. He created Carnage and Cancer and Toxin, I think. I think he created... Okay, so he wasn't... I don't think he was any of these... Maybe he was Anti-Venom for a while. Look at that. The symbiote is going inside of him. It's physically squeezing his heart to get it to start beating again. And meanwhile, it's this guy who's talking, who's trying to find out more about Eddie Brock. He's the one who sent Eddie to, basically the one who sent him to his death. Go fight some other Venom creatures, try to save them from the government. Eddie's not too happy though. He comes in, he throws an oil drum at the guy, and he says, "You lied to us." His forehead starts glowing this weird red spiral. I'm sure we're going to find out what this means later, but just look at that art. That's great art. I like how and look at this guy. You can tell he's got it's kind of a graft or a burn there on his face. That's a cool characteristic. But yeah, the art is very it's got a nice style to it, but it's also very detailed. So Venom is just speaking in these weird language words, and he thinks this guy sent him to die, but he doesn't know what's Eddie Brock says, I gotta stop the symbiote before he kills this guy, and he forces himself into the fire to hurt his own symbiote in order to keep it from hurting this guy, which is interesting. So they're watching the news. Something crazy is going on. It goes back into this guy's history. He was in the military. I don't know if it says what he was, but he was getting shot by snipers. That poor guy right there. Everyone's getting shot by snipers, and so he ran out to draw the fire of the sniper, take just one bullet that wouldn't be hitting his teammates here, and he died. He was brought back to life by I think that is Fury, and yep, he's brought back to life with the symbiote, and in that moment, while he's subjected to the symbiote, he sees and he hears something. And he didn't know what it meant then, but now he knows. It said, God is coming. Look at that. Oh, man. That's not a God I worship right there. I'll tell you that. I think the God I worship is a little bit scarier than that when he wants to be. But this, oh my goodness, that's scary. So there's something going on in the news. Yeah, well, this is what's going on in the news, and he's like, "Hey, Eddie Brock, you can't go out there," and he's already gone. He's out there to see what's going on, to face the danger head on, and we see. Is this Ghost Spider now? That's a dumb name. Who are they? What are they calling Miles Morales now? I don't know. But Miles Morales is about to show up, and we got this nice freeze frame here, full page, nice art, just cool action, cool in between story. This image right here makes me think of, you know, when they do the cartoons that are supposed to, like, based on comic books, or they're supposed to be comic books, and it just goes, it's like at the end of the story, at the end of the episode, and then it just goes boom, and it freeze frames on an image, and it kind of makes it really sketchy, or really just really exemplified. I don't think that's the word I'm looking for. Emphasized, and it just ends on a freeze frame. That's what this is like right here. It's ending on a really cool freeze frame. To be continued. We're going to see what happens next time. It's going to have something to do with Miles Morales here. But again, an in-between issue. I think they did this right. They started out issue number 1 with action, and then issue number 2 is kind of getting back into the who, what, when, where, why. The backstory of Eddie Brock is talked about. The backstory of his friend, the military guy, is actually shown, and then we find out just a little bit more about this dragon thing that they're apparently calling God, that the symbiotes worship or something like that. So not much happens in this issue, but great art. It's going to lead into the next issue. I'm going to be getting it. I want to see what happens next. So I guess this is a short video this time, but yeah. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any thoughts, if I got anything wrong, leave it down in the comment section. Let me know. Feel free to give the video a like if you enjoyed the video, and you know, if you want to subscribe, see any more videos as I release them, feel free to do so. And either way, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Bye.